My dear traders, I often get questions from you like where I can earn more money on binary options or Forex and stock market. Well, guys, it's a good question and today I'll give you a comprehensive answer. Hello, guys. And today's video is unusual. It's dedicated to some of my thinkings. So today we'll discuss where it's better, it's easier to earn money on binary options market or on Forex market. And besides Forex, we can also add stock market, cryptocurrency market, and other directions which are getting more and more popular now. I'll tell you my constructive point of view, supported by some arguments and factors, and I hope you'll agree with me. On your screen, you'll be observing my trading in a real-time mode, and I'm using CCI indicator in trading. So this is a faster indicator of oversold, overbought states, and I open deals with indicator when indicator after leaving the zone gets back to this zone. So if you want to not only listen but also observe trading, then point attention to the number of profitable deals today. So back to the topic, and I'd like to start with such an interesting discussion. Likely all of you heard such a thing as the main trader's enemy is the trader themselves. And why this thing came out? Well, we're all human beings, and unfortunately we're affected by emotions, and we're weak to such emotions as fear and greed. So while trading and earning money, we're being controlled by two emotions, those are fear and greed emotions. We're either scared of losing too much and do not risk at all, do not enter the market, limiting ourselves as much as possible, or we're very greedy and in pursuit of a big profit, more than the market can provide us with, we're losing all the money. So I think you'll agree with me, guys, the bigger is of a choice of how much to earn or lose, the worse it is for the trader, even more so if the trader only starts to make money on the market. So let's just analyze the factors. What do we need to earn on binary options? We need to choose the sum of the bet, the time of the deal, and click a higher or lower button. And of course, analyzing the market, just like for now, is important. We notice SI indicator goes out of an oversold zone to the normal zone, and accordingly now we're supposed to get some reaction or trace, which will allow us to earn if we open a deal with higher. So we keep it in mind as the combination of actions to earn is minimum. And how do we regulate our profit or loss? In fact, the answer is by the sum of the deal. Easy. Now let's get back to Forex example. What do we need on Forex to open a deal? Well, first of all, we need to know such thing as stop loss and take profit, and how does it work? So stop loss is an application limiting your loss, and take profit is an application limiting your profit. So you, as a trader, has a huge choice on how much to earn, to lose, and no one wants to lose money, obviously. Everyone wants to earn a lot for sure. But only desiring is not enough, and unfortunately those two parameters allowing you to choose are only getting everything just worse. Because, on binary options, you can limit your losses by bet amount only. Profit is limited by the payout set on your trading asset accordingly. So, on Forex, you set such parameters as take profit, stop loss. So, for example, now we enter a deal. I understand if we go higher than this line, the lower scenario is cancelled because this is obviously an uptrend continuation. And my goal for closing the deal on Forex is the lower border. That I lose this much and earn this much. Well, here it's approximately 3 times bigger. This is how I would do. But I doubt that most beginners who want to earn on Forex would fixate their profit on this horizontal level, or even accept the loss on this horizontal level. Because first of all, it's really hard to accept your mistake, hard to accept the fact that you were concluding wrong and the market is going against you. And more than that, you suffer a loss. You likely think the market is going to reach this spot in reverse very soon. So you're constantly moving your stop loss zone when your deal is closed at a loss. So in total, you're either moving your stop loss until your position is liquidated, so you're losing the whole deposit, or the market is reverse if you're lucky. But even in the case of reverse, if the market reaches the goal you've been planning originally to reach, for example, updating these local values, I really doubt that seeing the potentially big profit, you'd like to fixate this profit. So this is a trap because a person always wants to earn more. Their expectations are getting bigger than the profit that the market can provide you. For example, And as you can choose, at first you'll likely be controlled by emotions. So I doubt your choice will lead you to real earnings. You can be lucky once or twice, you'll believe in yourself, but sooner or later your emotions will get control over you. Summarizing results a little, I'd like to say that on binary options, it's much easier to control your emotions, as controlling the profit and losses that you can handle is much easier. This is how it works, guys, for real, trust me, as in fact your whole profit and losses are limited by your bet amount only. Your goal is making the right analytics, rational and appropriate one, yes, and open a deal in the right place. This is all you need to do, and you don't need to regulate your losses meanwhile, your profit on your own, and the less you interfere to the process, the bigger are your chances to earn on that on long perspectives. And I don't have a thing for Forex market, for stock market or cryptocurrency. This is an awesome opportunity for earnings, but only for those who understand what they're doing. Unfortunately, the market works in a way that many people don't get what they're doing, and for those people who have no potentially good experience, who don't have an experience of losing money or earning big sums, I always recommend starting with what's easier, binary options, where you have a fixated expiration time, a fixated sum of the deal, and it means your loss is fixated and your profit is fixated as well. You cannot change this loss and this profit too if you've already opened the deal. This is what prevents you from a lot of excessive actions, from a lot of mistakes that you can make when you can interfere to the deal. So, back to original quote, the main trader's enemy is the trader themselves, their emotions. So, the places you can make a lot less mistakes, these are the most comfort spaces for trading and opening deals. This is completely your experience, guys, not random earnings, and you can base your earnings process on that for real, which will bring you money for a living, just like I do. So guys, my strong advice for you, perceive everything wisely, make decisions based on facts, not emotions, like most people do, and you're going to be alright. So, summarizing this video's results, today we managed to talk as well, and I hope the topic is actual and interesting for you, and I managed to give a strong arguments for my position. And we've earned pretty good today as well, with an indicator of oversold and overbought states. This indicator works a little faster than RSI, so I like using it on short deals and recommend you for trading. I wish you big luck, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends. And we'll meet in my next video. Bye bye!